What is up, guys? Welcome to the Lionheart podcast.
What is
With
up,
my
guys?
partner over here, Stone.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Lionheart Podcast, giving you your weekly Monday Night Raw review of and this time we're gonna do Raw of May night 2016. Raw was pretty good actually. To me, in my opinion, it was actually pretty good. What you think about the show
Uh,
overall, Dragon?
Me, honestly, it was a good Raw. The main event could have been better, but and that was pretty decent Raw. I liked how it came in. Everything was pretty decent. I would have to give it a 7 out of 10.
I kind of wouldn't call it a main event. It was just a promo, and like it was just ending the show like an ending promo. That's pretty much what it was. That's something they don't
Like,
often do. They do it sometimes. Like back when the Authority was, doing all that bull crap. That's how Raw used to end sometimes with the Authority.
and I mean, but stats and ratings weren't that good too when
Yeah.
they did that. So,
Oh yeah. It was the same shit every week.
yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the show, guys. Raw opened up with the highlight reel with Chris Jericho, and at some point during the highlight reel, Big Cass came out,
SAWLT sauce.
and Cass told Jericho, "We have arrived." That was a warning, saying, it's a new era in wrestling. I think he said something like, "Jericho, you're not you don't." He said something about him not liking the air or something like that. And then next thing you
He
know,
said that. He said Jericho. He said there's no doubt in my mind. He said you're one of the greatest that ever stepped foot
yeah,
in the WWE ring. He said, but have you forgot this is called a new era? He said, and tonight, he said, in honor of my best friend Enzo, he said I'm going to show you what the a new era is all about. And then
oh
he said,
yeah,
I think he said, so what you do? I was like, oh, wow.
oh yeah. And so then Jericho and the cast they started looking eye to eye, and Jericho took off his little coat or whatever, and he had his little scarf around his neck, and he just left the ring like heck no. And then Cash just said
Like
he
a
just spelled
model.
out soft, and Jericho just walked away. No, Jericho ran back in actually. He got on the apron, and Cash gave him a beautiful big boot.
Yeah, it was after. It was after. After Big Cass, he was just like, he said, "You're gonna walk away like that." He
Yeah,
said, "You know what?" He said, He said that means that there's only one word that to describe you, and I won't spell it out for you. S A.
A
Yeah,
W
I'll get the
F.
rest of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
And,
whole thing too.
and SAFW. Oh
Wait,
no,
wait,
oh,
wait,
oh.
wait.
S
S
A
A
W
W
F.
F T. Yeah,
Man, oh my god.
that's a
I was
that's a
laughing.
fair.
I was saying it. I was laughing because I just saw something funny, but
Wow.
Uh, oh yeah, but like Ason said, it ended up Jericho tried to run in, and I don't know what he was thinking, but Big Cass hit a big boot, and I mean, it can pretty much just knock Jericho into his senses.
Yeah, Big Cass
And,
has one of the. He has one of the. I think he has the best big boot as of the current era. Like as of now, he has like the best big boot.
that is a nice big boot. That is. It's always on point too, and it's like so he's like it's just nice.
Yeah.
He just really knows how to hit it. Like he's honestly almost perfected it.
Oh yeah. Let's move on to Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Now finally, boy,
Awesome.
Baron Corbin got that W, man. Baron Corbin, he hit that man. He ended the match legit. That man, I think he had a Ziggler tried to go for something. He tried to go for a splash, I think, and then
Like, oh, it was Ziggler was had went for like no Ziggler had jumped in the
yeah, yeah,
corner
yeah.
and he
He had
started
a splash, and his head hit the
hitting him
corner.
in the face, and like that's when Corbin just threw him up right into the pad.
Yeah, and then he went for end of days, and he pinned him off that. I was glad Corbin won that match. I'm gonna say this right now: Baron Corbin is one of the best entrances of all time. As of today's era, like I love his entrance. I like how they compared to NXT. He used to come out with just the bright lights, but now it's like it starts off bright, but as he walk inside the light, it turns red and stuff. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, that is nice.
But this league is probably going to continue at Extreme Rules. They might have like a Extreme Rules match or something. It could be over, but I doubt it because Extreme Rules is like a few weeks away. They're probably going to end it at Extreme Rules.
Yeah, I'm kind of when this rivalry first began, it kind of came out of nowhere because like I believe it came from when Dolph Ziggler, he eliminated him
Oh yeah.
out of that no, Dolph Ziggler got eliminated after the like in the WrestleMania, right? That little Andre
Yeah, I
Memorial
think that's
Battle
how it
Royal.
started.
Yeah, it started like that, and I mean I don't think anybody was expecting for a rivalry to come out of it, like this. But I mean, at first it was good, but we've seen this match a couple of times now. And I think it's time to put it to bed.
Oh yeah. And then the
Like
next match. Well, go ahead, my bad.
you don't want it to turn into one of those Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan situations when they fought like 1,000 times.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, I don't want that too. That's gonna be horrible because I remember that. Oh man, that was
it
just
was like, man,
repetitive.
like yeah, like four different. It was like four different pay-per-views, but maybe five they fought at every single time a main event. Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan got so boring.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, repetitive stuff. That's how. Yeah, wrestling was very
Very
repetitive a few years. I mean, it can still be like that now, but years ago, back in like 2013, I think that was probably one of wrestling's like WWE's worst years in my opinion. Like
that was horrible.
I just didn't enjoy wrestling that year. It was just horrible that year. Even WrestleMania sucked that year. What was it? WrestleMania 20? No. WrestleMania, yeah, 29. Yeah.
What was it? Oh, you talking about when like they had the once in a lifetime again with
Yeah,
John
part
Cena
two.
and The Rock.
Yeah, I hated that WrestleMania. The only match that was actually good was CM Punk and Undertaker. That probably was the only good match. I
That
mean,
was
The
a good
Rock and
match.
John Cena had a good match, but I just didn't like how it ended with the happy ending. Rock going off into the sunset, not permanently, but not
Uh,
having not having a match for a
like the
while.
only thing I liked about that is the only thing I really liked about the main event, it was really predictable because they couldn't let Rock just beat Cena and just end it like that. Of course, they're gonna have to give Cena a win.
Yeah.
And I mean, with that whole entire match, I just liked how they went back and forth with their finishers. Which one is better, the Rock Bottom of the A? And yeah, other than the fact that Cena won the match, I mean, it was a pretty good back and forth thing going on.
Yeah. But going back into the show, guys, let's talk about the next match: Fandango versus R Truth. Now we got R Truth with this gorgeous Truth gimmick and Gold Dango. That's horrible. I mean, they running out of this is like they're running out of ideas backstage. I mean, the only good thing about this feud, Dragon. All right, that's kind of
Oh,
loud. That's, I understand it. I understand this match might have put you to sleep and others out there, but it's whatever. But
it was pretty much just one of those matches.
so
If your
change the
kid
channel.
needs to go to the bathroom, you can take him to the bathroom.
Yeah, take
If
your
your kid
kid to
needs
Burger King or
popcorn,
something.
yeah.
Buy him a Happy Meal and come back and it's over. Yeah, it's one of those type matches. But oh yeah,
Yeah, go
shout out to
pay your
R Truth. I like
pay
his.
your taxes.
I,
Go vote.
Yeah, I like his new look. He got he got some hair dye in his dreads. It looked pretty nice. But we got the gorgeous Truth Gold Dongo. That's horrible. No, I ain't gonna lie. The gorgeous Truth. That sounds pretty good actually. The gorgeous Truth. When you say it slowly, the gorgeous Truth. Truth.
No,
Truth.
it
The
sounds
echo.
kind of
Truth.
horrible.
Truth. But
No, it still sounds
but
pretty
Gold
bad.
Down. No. Now no Gold Dongo. That's bad. Gold. That's horrible. They just put names together. I mean, they did the same thing with Gorgeous Truth, but it's not. I prefer that name over Gold Dongo any day. But anyway, R2 went against Fandango, and R2 won. Pretty
No,
short
I ain't
match.
gonna lie. Archer, he hit that. Yeah, that was a nice ending. That was a nice move he hit to beat Fandango. I
Yeah.
forgot what he called. What is it called? I forgot what he calls it.
Little
But
Jimmy.
he hit that nicely. His finisher, that was nice.
Yep. And Goldust looked all shocked. I like how Goldust started, changing his face paint over time. He got it all white looking.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. The next match is Paige versus Charlotte.
Yay!
Now I'm not gonna lie, this match is actually pretty good. This match was
This
actually
is
really
my
good.
house.
Oh yeah, Paige came out and her and Charlotte went at it, and the funny part about this match was when Ric Flair came out and Shane came out too. When Shane was like,
Oh my
this was funny. I thought Shane was getting referees to take away Ric Flair, and I'm like, oh they finna take away Rick, and it was like Shane was like Shane said something, I forgot what he said.
Like, this is what I remember. Shane McMahon, his music hit. All you heard was "Here comes the money." This man runs out like he's about to run down the ring and just start punching somebody. And I know that's when he just brings security. Then you got Ric Flair. He like, oh. He just looking around, just
Oh well.
like he crazy or something. It was hilarious, man. That was really funny.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Before they
That
even
man,
happened, Paige and Charlotte was actually putting on a good match. Now that's what you call a women's match. Like I feel like the current era of women's wrestling is really good right now. Like I don't know if you heard about this Dragon, but what's her name? The NXT Women's Champion Asuka, the fine Japanese lady. Yeah, she had a match at a live event against one of the NXT woman, and she actually bust her nose open. Like she was bleeding and stuff. They stopped the match though, but I'm like, man, it's very rare you see like woman bleed in wrestling. I mean, it shows you that these women actually like taking wrestling to the next level. They're actually trying to make put women's wrestling out there better than where it was before.
so I want to be straight up honest with you. A women's like titles match. It, yeah, okay, you know what? At WrestleMania, when Charlotte in that triple threat match, that match is so better. It was so much better than Roman Reigns' match.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, it was. I'm not
Uh,
even gonna lie. So better
it
because
was it was pretty good. I guess it was
it was,
alright.
it was better. I honestly gotta say it was better, man. It got the crowd off their feet, man. It was exciting.
Yep. But
Yeah.
the winner of Paige versus Charlotte, it was Paige. Paige beat her by a roll up pin. Like Charlotte was looking, I think she was looking at Rick as the referees was surrounding him and taking him backstage. And next thing you know, Charlotte got distracted and Paige went for the pinfall and she won.
Yep.
And yep, that was crazy. In the next match, we had The Miz versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, that man be getting them pops. That the crowd be I bet you every Raw we gonna hear Ole. I mean, that's a famous chant right there. Ole, ole. That's been a famous
I,
chant since he was in the Indies, actually, when he was El Generico with the Ole
I,
chants.
Nick, that man, as soon as that man he popped his head up, I literally thought his head was about to fly off his head, like his shoulders. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how this man's hat stayed on his head. Really,
What are you talking about
that man,
during his entrance when he dancing and stuff?
he I don't know how he moved his neck like that. That man literally looked like just throwing his head off his body.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. Earlier, Dragon mentioned this while we was watching this match. I mentioned D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown be popping his neck. He used to shake his neck so hard. Man, that's funny. Like, heck no. If D'Lo Brown wore a hat and shook his neck, yeah, that hat would have flew off. If he didn't, that man ain't got a very well adjusted hat. But Zayn, I think that hat is just it's just perfect for his head. That's probably why it didn't come off like that or easily.
But overall, this was a pretty good match. This match right here will determine if Sami Zayn got put in the triple threat match at Extreme Rules.
Yep.
And he hit a nice Luva kick on Miz.
Yep, he
That
hit the
was
hell of a
that.
kick. And he ended
Uh,
the match. He ended the match like that. Maurice, her reaction to it was just wow. She was all shocked and stuff. But yep, and not a match at Extreme Rules. It's now Miz versus Sami Zayn versus who was it?
KO.
Yeah, Kevin Owens and damn, forgetting already. Who?
Cesaro.
Cesaro. Yeah, that's gonna be a good ass match.
It is gonna be a
And
good
it's
match.
and it's gonna be in Extreme Rules. Oh yeah, that's gonna be extreme. That's probably gonna be one of my most anticipated match for that show. So yep.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Then
oh
we
yeah. After that match, we saw the little preview of the what is that show called Camp WWE.
yeah, they've been showing it for a few weeks. I think it's actually on right now, but we making this around. I'll watch it later, but yeah, oh well, I need to watch that show. They had The Rock. They got these voice actors by these kids or whatever, and The Rock he was looking at this stripper, and The Rock got his eyebrow. He had one eyebrow cut off, and he was just watching the stripper the whole time. And I made a joke. I said The Rock. He was like, my strudel. He made a joke about his strudel while he was looking at the stripper. If
Flair said he said
he didn't do that in
I
the
think
show,
it's
but if he
like
did,
man,
that would have been
and
funny.
he said woo. Well, I'm like wow.
I mean, you got Ric Flair humping a rock saying "woo," not the Rock, but an actual rock saying "woo." That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I need to watch that show. Y'all might need to check that out, guys. It's probably a really funny show if you have it on the network. And I'm not finna promote the network. Hell no. I'm not gonna say buy it for $9.99. I ain't finna do that. Hell no. Nine
I
ninety
like
nine.
it. I was laughing because you said you were just like he wasn't humping. I mean, he wasn't humping the Rock. He was humping A Rock, and then that hell, no, I'm not promoting it.
Oh wow, wow.
Oh my god.
All right, y'all.
Uh,
Okay, we had okay. The next match was Sin Cara versus Rusev. Rusev had that new that attire
I
said,
thought it was going to be a squash match, but it was pretty good.
yeah, the match. I like how it's pretty much this is pretty much still a part of that David versus Goliath feud. Kalisto and Rusev, except Rusev was just facing Sin Cara, and the match ended with Kalisto giving Rusev a kick in the face, and then Cara got him with a schoolboy, and that's how it ended.
Fake. That referee, he wasn't there. Like, man, I was like that was a 7 count, man. That referee, like Sin Cara had rolled Rusev up. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the referee ran over there, and then he counted really fast. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow!
Wow. Referee being late.
He counted fast. So that man clear as day. He said 1, 2, 3. I was like,
You
wow.
know what's so funny? After that, I laughed so hard. I know a lot of wrestlers did this, but for some reason, when Rusev get grumpy, it's just funny. This man picked the steps up and just threw it. Like he didn't throw it too far. He threw like a.
Now I won't get in on. Now I won't get in.
He just picked up the steps and just threw it a good little distance away from himself, and that was funny.
He said, I won't get anal tonight because of you.
I
I
want,
won't get anal.
I want anal from Lana. Lana. Spell Lana backwards is anal. That's an old joke, by the way. I might have heard that before. If y'all didn't hear that, whoop, you heard it now. Lana spelled backwards is anal. All right.
Yeah, you're learning something.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, and here we go. The next match, the elimination tag team match. The Club versus the Usos and Roman Reigns. Oh man, this match was wow. This match was actually pretty good. It was a back and forth match. We had what's his name? Anderson got eliminated by one of the Usos. I think it was Jimmy. One of them he got eliminated by, and then Carl got eliminated by a schoolboy afterwards.
I mean,
Not schoolboy, a roll
it
up
was
pin.
it was. Oh yeah, it was pretty decent. It was I mean, I like I said, it's a Roman Reigns match. It's a classic Roman Reigns match. But I can't lie. Roman Reigns has been working on that spear lately.
Yeah, that
Like
spear been looking
Roman
good.
Reigns,
I ain't gonna lie, that spear been looking beautiful.
it's almost like he's trying to convert from like to an edge spear or something. It's been looking pretty nice. Like
Oh yeah.
he's been like spearing more on the side. Like it's been looking nice.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
But eventually, the match ended up it ended up being down to AJ and Roman Reigns, and they went at it. AJ was stealing off Roman, and next thing you
oh
know,
yeah, yeah.
Roman just threw that man over the announce table. Like last week on Raw, Roman gave him a powerbomb through the table, and AJ tried to get his revenge, I guess. But then Roman was like, "Hell no!" He just threw AJ over the table, and he landed on top of the chair. And Roman had a little fit. He was walking right back to AJ while AJ was behind the table. He was just throwing the chairs everywhere. And the next thing you know, what's his name? Carl Anderson. He hit Roman Reigns. He hit him in the back with the chair, and then that caused the match to end with the DQ. And then everybody got in
You
the
know,
fight. The Usos came out. Luke
he,
Gallows came out. They all got in a big brawl.
yeah, he said the same thing to AJ with his. I'm not a face. I'm not heel. I'm Roman Reigns, man. I'm
Oh
Roman
wow.
Reigns. Yeah, that same thing he always says.
Oh wow.
Put people to sleep.
But eventually, Roman and AJ got in a big ass brawl, and it ended with Roman. Okay, AJ was contemplating on hitting Roman with that chair, but Roman was like, "You want the chair? Come get it." He put the chair right in front of AJ like a boss, and then walked back. AJ looked down. He kicked the chair at him, and then soon as
This was kind of a botch too, though. It was kind of a botch
yeah,
because like the whole time, like it was nice and all, but the whole time Roman Reigns he was looking at AJ while like before AJ even jumped, he was still looking on when he picked up the chair. And it just didn't look real. It didn't sell me into it. It didn't buy me into it. I didn't like it so like the way he jumped over Roman because like Roman he was looking at AJ the whole entire time, from the point where he kicked it to the point where he jumped over words, and I mean AJ just pretty much just he punked out and just walked out.
Yep.
It was
The crowd booed
man.
him too, and AJ just kept talking crap to Roman like, I'm a young. He got that little redneck Southern accent, but he was just talking crap to Roman.
I don't gotta prove nothing to you. I'm AJ Styles.
I'm AJ Styles. I'm phenomenal. Wow. But I think this match. I think these two gonna have a good ass match at Extreme Rules. At Extreme Rules, I hope AJ put Roman through the table this time. Like I hope he does like a 450 or something through the announce table. I highly doubt it's gonna happen, but if it does happen, that's gonna be awesome. I mean, at Payback, we saw that forearm go through the announce table, which I know a lot of people didn't expect, but we might see something better at Extreme Rules. We'll just see what happened at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, Extreme Rules. I really, really want AJ Styles to end that match, and like the chance of this happen, like, hey son, you remember that time I told you that one day I want to see an RKO off the top of Hell in the Cell?
Yeah.
Well, the chances of this
Hell
happening
no,
is
that's not gonna happen.
I mean,
Hell no.
I want to see AJ Styles hit the phenomenal forearm off the top of the off the top of a ladder, but like just like, but I want him to get high in the air, like jump, just jump straight up forward. Like man, that's gonna look nice.
Yeah, that man gonna kill himself after that. It's gonna look nice, but he sell it right. Cause that's gonna be kind of dangerous, but that's gonna be awesome to see though.
That's how I want it. Then
Oh yeah, and
I still
Dragon.
think that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will get involved though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no DQ. Yeah, they getting involved definitely. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw this during the show, but the Collins, right? Primo and Epico, Los Matadores, whatever. They got a new.
Yeah.
They finna debut pretty soon as the Collins. How you think they gonna go when they come back? I mean, it's kind of sucks because this their third time. Well, what is it? They second time switching
Third
gimmicks.
time
They switching
they
gimmicks
were
again.
Primo and Epico, and then they left. Then they came back as Los Angeles, and then that didn't work for them, and now they're coming back as something else. So it's kind
First off,
of
I knew that Los Matadores wasn't gonna work. As soon as I never really liked them as a team. They had a pretty good entrance, but I just knew that it wasn't gonna work. And when was the last time we seen them on TV? While they were still with that gimmick, they probably was on main
and
event or
what
superstars,
I
but
remember of that gimmick. They were on Raw one week. 3 months
I
later,
think
they
they
were
were on
on
NXT a few
NXT.
times. Yeah, they were on NXT a few times.
And after that, like they got jobbed, then they turned to heels. Then 3 months later, we never saw them again.
And that's why what this is what I like to see because when the gimmick just get really plain and still over time, that's when it's time to repackage. And I like what they're doing. They actually trying to repackage themselves. They might actually come back better than what they was before. Heck, I think the Collins. It's pretty much going to be the exact same as what they were before. Primo and Epico, whatever. But
Uh,
they might just it might be better than what it was before. We just got to see what's going to happen in the future.
and I mean, after that debut, like after that little showing of a debut, they two things happened. They like first I'm gonna talk about Darren Young. I guess Darren Young, you know, he's coming back with this new a little reborn thing. With what's his name?
Bob Back, not Bob, yeah, Bob Backlund. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back with this little he plans to return with a new life coach name is Bob Backlund. And Bob Backlund's supposed to be training him and different things like that. So I wonder how that's gonna turn out.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Oh man, I honestly don't know what this whole thing is gonna lead to, but I don't know. It's I ain't really I can't even describe it to be honest. I can't really describe it.
I can't either, man. I'm just like I'm trying
Like,
to
what's the
figure like
point? What's the what's the point of this? That's
and
what I'm
for
thinking. What's the point?
the way that
Can't
man
put
was
it in
talking,
words.
just like Darren Young, yeah, he was just like, man, he said, turns out, he said, you were in front of me the whole time. He said, he said, from the first time I saw you, you were right in front. He was sounding kind of weird. I ain't gonna, he kind of, he got, a little deep about another man, but
Wow,
I
Dre. Wow. And by the way, guys, we are not against gays.
don't know.
That's just Dragon's perception. That's just
Yeah.
that's
Oh
just
yeah. Oh no. 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 Don't take it to that offense. No. Don't take it to
yeah.
that
Please
offense.
don't,
I'm
guys.
just saying. He just got a little deep with words. I mean, that might be his new gimmick. His new gimmick. I mean, because like the logo, like Darren Young's new little logo, it said remake Darren Young, and then it had like a U.S. flag symbol, I think, and it had Darren Young in the middle of the U.S. flag. So I mean, he could come back as a U.S. man, or a type of
U.S.
Jack
gimmick,
Swagger.
yeah. Maybe they, maybe Darren Young finna get his, repackaged. The primetime players, that's pretty much over now. Cause Titus just came back and Darren Young doing his own little thing now. I think they're pretty much over. They could have kept going if Titus never got suspended, but we all know that whole little situation. I'm not gonna get into that. But anyway, what happened after
Oh
this?
yeah, man, yeah, wait, song.
Yeah.
Darren's new theme song gonna be "Sweet Home Alabama."
Wow. That wouldn't fit at all. Well, maybe. That's a big
He gonna
maybe.
run. He gonna be jumping up. Sweet, can you imagine his 2K16 entrance? Sweet home Alabama.
I,
Da, 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 da.
I don't know. That's gonna be a weird theme song.
It's gonna be weird. Oh yeah, and after this, yeah. Oh yeah, the second thing I was talking about was Finn Balor. We'll talk more about it Wednesday when we do NXT
Oh yeah,
podcast. But
Finn Balor
Finn,
is returning this Wednesday on NXT. Stay tuned for that next podcast. That's coming Wednesday, the NXT edition of the Lionheart podcast.
yeah, so y'all need to stay tuned for that.
Yep. But let's get into the next match. This was actually the final match of Raw. This was New Day versus the Dudley Boys.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. New Day versus Dudley Boys. It was they started off with a fake promo, with a fake Cheerio. Well, no, my bad, a fake Bootio. It was a piece of plastic,
Yep.
some plastic cereal, and they pretty much just they humped the air the whole time. That's pretty much what New Day's promos are.
Wow.
And then they spam a couple of stomps. They
Oh, yeah,
spam a
yeah,
little
yep,
bit.
yep, Drag.
Spam.
I was calling it spamming. You kept saying, "It ain't spamming. That ain't spamming."
I was just joking around with you when I was saying
That's
that is.
spamming. That was spamming those stumps like crazy. It's like playing 2K16. You get spam moves or whatever, but it's whatever. They were just trying to entertain the fans, I guess, doing them stumps.
Huge spam.
But
I'm
at
saying.
some point during the
Look at that.
match, while what's his name, while Xavier was just playing that Francesca 2, the trombone, the Vaudevillains came out and they attacked Woods and Big E. Oh yeah, Big E. When they attacked Woods, they beat the crap out of him. When Big E saw that man he stole off one of them, like he pushed him for a second, and he tried to give him a clothesline. I think the Dudleys came. Devon came back out and not Devon. Somebody came back out and attacked Big E. I think it was Bubba. But then Devon eventually he clotheslined the shit out of Kofi. Kofi sold the shit out of that
Oh my
clothesline.
God.
JB, you should have heard guys. JBL reaction was priceless. Like when anyone hit a good ass clothesline, JBL is like, bruh. He like, oh my gosh, that was a good ass clothesline. He just turned that man inside out. And that's something
Man, you know,
Devon. He
he turned Kobe light skinned
damn that man. He not
straight up.
he okay. Dragon is pretty much saying Devon knocked the black off Kofi. Point
And
blank
for
period.
real, that was it's been a while since I seen a clothesline like that.
I swear, hey, if you seen Bradshaw from the Attitude Era, well, aka JBL, he hit his clotheslines exactly like that. Like they used to flip over and stuff. Like when Bradshaw used to hit them clotheslines on Rikishi, oh yeah, Rikishi sold them like a boss. He used to flip over exactly like that. But Devon, I mean, what is Devon's original finisher anyway? I think it was like a neck breaker or something like that. It was called Saving Grace, yeah. And then
Yeah,
I guess the clothesline. I don't know if that's his new finisher, or maybe they was just trying to end the match in an epic way or something. But that was a pretty good ending with that clothesline. I like that.
yeah. Oh yeah. Then the like after the villains got done, taking out the new day, they were walking up. I think you said Ace on they might have a new theme song. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not sure they got a new theme song, guys. Like they theme song is usually boring as hell. That little whatever. But the theme song it sounded kind of different this time. It sounded better. I don't. I think this was a different theme to be honest. I'm not sure. So,
Like you know how Regal's theme song sounds?
yeah, it
That
sounds similar. Dun,
yes, similar.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, like that. That dun, 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 dun. But anyway, This is not well. The next thing that happened during Raw, it's not really the main event. Well, the New Day match is pretty much the main event. But this promo ended the show. Jericho was coming out. He was supposed to have faced Big Cass, but then while Jericho was coming out, when he had his little, he was showing his little lights off in his coat, someone attacked him, and it was all dark, and then someone put the coat on, and he walked to the ring, and then the lights were still black. As soon as the lights came on, He was still in that Jericho position with his arm stretched out, and he was wearing the hood. Then he turned his head. It ended up being Dean Ambrose, and I was like, wow. And I'm not gonna lie, the entrance didn't look that bad with the coat, with the lights just off, and you see the lights on
Okay,
the
so
coat.
how much was that jacket again?
He said it was 15. Jericho said that thing was 15K, $15,000.
$15,000. Dean Ambrose took that jacket and tore it to bits.
He tore that coat up, and then Jericho saw Big Cass. He was like, "Get out of my way!" And then Big Cass, yo, he look. I'm not gonna lie though, man. Big Cass, I mean, he's an intimidating big dude. That man was looking at Jericho like he was finna kill him, and Jericho just
Man,
slapped him.
that man, he told Jericho, he said, "Are you crazy? Are
Yep.
you crazy?" Like I honestly, I thought that man went off script for a second. I thought that man was about to kill somebody.
Yeah, that man, Jericho slapped him, and Big Cass was like, "Are you crazy?" He threw him into the ring apron and threw him into the barricade, threw him back in, and I think Dean hit the dirty deeds. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he could be
Yeah,
knocking him out.
and after that,
Yeah.
Dean started cutting the coat up again, and that pretty much ended the show.
Yeah, well, it went over until like you because for the past couple of weeks it has been ending with Shane and Stephanie talking about how they made it through Raw again or
Yeah.
they made it down without fighting and if they pretty much just ended with Shane and Stephanie talking and
Yep.
they were just like they were just like, so we did it again, and they were pretty much just trying to promote their like that show on the WWE Network, Ride Along. They said, well, since we made it through this week, they said maybe we can be part of it, the next episode of Ride Along. And Shane was just like, okay, now you're taking things too far.
Wow. I can picture him being, we like yeah, I could picture Stephanie and Shane being on a ride along, just them riding, talking about stuff. I could picture that happening. But if it
That's
does happen, they ain't happening no time soon.
gonna be a huge special edition.
Yep. But anything else you want to say, Dragon?
Oh yes, it actually is. I want to thank you guys for all the support. It's truly, truly. And man, like and you can ask Ace on this is crazy, man. The past couple of days, just in days, has been crazy. Like honestly, guys, like it was like Friday. I had like 86 subs. I woke up the next morning. I had 91. Then I like later on that day I had 96, and now I have 98, and I'm about to hit my goal of 100. Can I just want to thank you guys so much for that
Clap, clap,
support.
clap.
Keep coming, and I will keep delivering. Great content for you guys. Like I say it all the time. Wherever you want to see, man, just put it in the comment box, and I will do everything in my power to make it happen. That's just my motto, man. I'll do whatever I can to make it happen for the people.
Yep, man of the people. Same here, man of the people. And guys, I just uploaded episode 1 of Rey Mysterio's Road to WrestleMania. Whenever y'all get a chance, check that out. I know y'all been waiting on that for a week. I clicked on that video. It already had 5 likes and like 15 views. I was like, damn. I'm like, yeah, they've been ready for this one. But
Oh yeah, man.
make sure y'all hit that
That
subscribe.
WK info, man. The same thing. I swear.
Oh yeah. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to, hit that 2K pretty soon, 2,000 subs. Make sure I hit that subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And give a like on this video. And also, if you're watching this on Dragon's channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that like if you could. That'll really benefit both of us. And would really appreciate it. And we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Lionheart podcast. So stay tuned for the NXT edition this Wednesday. And don't forget to have a good day. That's all I can say. Bars. Ha 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 ha. I'm just kidding. That was horrible. That wasn't even bars.
Yep. But, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and
Peace. I'm a lead dog. All right, okay, I'm gone. Bye, y'all.